Well, we're going to be doing more one-shot today. So I did my first playthrough on Monday, and as I understand, you basically have to kind of play the game at least one more time. So that's what we're doing to try to get to the bottom of the whole story, so to speak. So let's go. Don't quite know what exactly I have to do and all that, but Barlden. Wait, why is it? Okay, cool. So, Nico is aware. Password hint documents. Okay. So this is new already. What was it? It was in My Games OneShot. Oh, here we go. It's a bunch of stuff that says one-shot password. It looks like you're able to remove... There's like an image on... It looks like you're able to remove the restriction. In that case, you are ready to continue the necessary preparations... The necessary preparations are already in place. This session might run a very different course depending on your actions. If you can recognize my symbol, you'll know what to do. Which I'm assuming is the clover. I confess it will be risky. The probability that the entity's condition will worsen is quite high. And if that happens, then... Haha, look at me. Asking you for favors only to become so apprehensive once you agreed. I understand if you wish to leave some questions unanswered. I understand if you do not believe in a happy resolution. I understand if you are simply afraid of what might happen because I am afraid too. If you enjoy the world as is, if you are satisfied with the story as is, if you really do not want to see anything change for better or for worse, then pretend you never saw this. Carry the section as you normally would. Do not use my journal for anything other than what you were already familiar with. This option will always remain for you, though. This is why I implore you to consider the Messiah, the world, my children. They all deserve their good ending. Thank you for listening. Goodbye. Alright, interesting. Let's see, I wonder... So we have the document from yesterday. I wonder... I'm gonna keep the clover open and see if that is going to affect anything. Oh, so I have to put in a... Oh, I know. Can I just go to OK? See, the thing is, in my documents, there aren't, like... There's no other thing that got created aside from those images. Or maybe it's the large words. Let's see. Because a couple of them are written larger than the rest. Like, the S is bigger. The O is bigger. The L is bigger. Another big S. T. I. C. E. Solstice. Hacker voice, I'm in. It's like a summer and winter solstice. It's also related to the sun. Okay, you found me. Why? You're already too late, now much of the world remains. This will be apparent once you go outside. This place was never worth saving. Do you still want to try? And remember this, your actions here will affect Nico. Your mission is to help Nico live. Most importantly, no, this does not feel right at all. Have we already been through this, Varlin? No. But that should be impossible. You only had one shot. I wasn't supposed to exist after that. Nico hears the sound of a door unlocking. Varlin? That sounds so familiar. Yeah, so we can grab that, right? Hello, anyone? So we can probably go in here, right? Grab the alcohol. I wonder if this is just, like, unlocked already. No, it's not. Okay, cool. Imagine if you could just, like, grab the key, because you already knew it's there, right? That'd be kind of cool. Hiya. Nico digs it out. This is going to be the basement key. Maybe this is why this game is kind of popular to speedrun. Because it's like, you kind of do it again, you know? There she is. The sun. So, like, the one thing that we do know we have to do is talk to that, like, fox creature that we saw, like, way at the end. Praise the sun. Much faster than the first time when I took, like, literally forever to do everything. Alright, so, curious if we'll run into Prophecy Bot again. Oh, there you are. Ah, that light bulb, you're here. Me? Yes. Welcome to our world, friend. I am most humbled by your presence. Yes, thanks. Sorry, I'm a little lost. Ah, right. I want to explain some things. First, that's how you arrived here. Woke up in a weird house, really dark. Unfamiliar dark location. Prophecy foretold. Called out the name of Walden. That would be our god. I think I remember something about that. Oh, so Nico's like reminded, is like thinking of things too. This made sense. Have you already contacted Varlden to set to close my eyes and focus, right? Hey Varlden, guys, don't sound weird, but have we met before? Sure have. But I don't know who you are though. This is a weird feeling I have. Oh, I bet I'm just being silly, aren't I? Sorry, but it's nice to meet you, Varlden. My name is Nico. I was contacted Varden, yeah. Do not be afraid to ask Varden for assistance. You are the Messiah after all. Can you tell me about Fountain Lighthouse? Curious. I wonder if all of this is basically going to be the same. Somehow I got here. And so I was still down. Okay, neat. The map is still the same, so everything is basically going to be the same, I imagine. I'm like trying to remember where the items were. I don't think there's actually anything in here. And then we apparently need, like, the vehicle. I wonder if we can go into the mines this time. Yes, that's where we have to go and make the crowbar. Actually, I wonder if I just have to get the gas mask and just hightail it out of here. So this code probably will be the same, right? Oh, that wasn't it. Interesting. I guess the whole thing with the worlds, like, crossing over and stuff like that means it's not going to be the same. Wait, where's, like, the mining facility? Did I just run by it by accident? No, I didn't, because it's here. Does like, it not exist anymore? So that's how we got there last time. We just kept going over to the right. Okay, well then that's something that's different. Oh wait, no, I think it's this way. I think I just had, like, the wrong order of things. Okay, here we go. The light bulb. Are you the Messiah? So we've been told. Expected someone taller. No, but we're not a cat. I'm just leaving. I don't see much of anything. Can't just leave. And toward the tower. To our top. that's interesting, because last time it didn't tell us there. I don't think she told us what it was actually for. So yeah, these are the mines. And for a long time, can't get to your safe. Want to do the company at least once. More of a camera. What was that? I don't think that happened last time. You were starting to black out. I saw something. It was like a really short dream just now. So it's been like a robot with a yellow eye. That's strange. Are you sure you're okay? Yeah. You know, now that you mentioned it, there is a robot who always insists on going back to the abandoned mines, despite how long they have been in disrepair. I hope he's okay. He doesn't look broken or anything. I didn't really see him, you know? Like I said, it was kind of like a dream, and he was up close. Sounds like some sort of visual glitch or hallucination. Whatever it is that living beings have. Does a robot you know of have a yellow eye? I don't think I've seen any other robots like that. I would not know. I never met him myself, only heard of him from a friend of mine. Your friend, huh? Wait, hold on. Something in my pocket is... Oh, the journal. That wasn't glowing before. What is this? That was going to be my question. Where did you get that book? Oh, it was with me when I woke up back at the house. I didn't really question it at the time. I flipped through a couple pages, but I didn't understand a word. Is that just something messiahs are supposed to wake up with? No, I've never heard of anything like that. But I know who wrote the book. Oh? However, I've only seen his books of a black clover on the cover. If you went through the trouble of putting yellow phosphor in it, and the fact that you woke up with it in the first place really has me intrigued. Yellow phosphor? Oh yeah, that's the rare phosphor that people think the sun is made of, right? Wait a minute, how do I know this? I don't think anyone's told me about it. Ah, I can show you if you'd like. My friend gave this to me a long time ago. Pretty. So yeah, there's the amulet from the first playthrough too. Oh, it looks like there's a clover necklace too, like in the book. Well, it is the same person. That's why I think this journal would be important. You said it just started glowing. Yeah. That was right after your vision, then. This has to mean something. Maybe you should at least try to read it again. I wonder. I'm gonna reopen the clover. Documents, review. I don't know why I closed it before, but... It says like a minecart. Oh, I found this page. It's not like a drawing of this room. Maybe it's telling... What the... Thank you very much for the fart, Anonymous. I was confused there for a second. Maybe it's telling us we should come here, which we did already. So looks like we're on the right track. Right track. Maybe we should inspect it a bit closer. I mean, it seems like it's telling me to... get a cart, right? Okay, so how do we get a minecart then? Is there like a bunch back in the beginning? Yeah, we can fast travel too. I guess Nico can't just literally pick it up. Yeah, like right here, like 4 like thingies in. There's a cart right here. I don't know what all that blue stuff is meant to be, though. I wonder if I can ask her about the cart? No? Kind of give us this with the lens. I know we need, like, the crowbar. Huh. And we also tried the code, and it doesn't work in this. Did not open that up. Alright, let's travel here. So is there anything else we can do here? So they're all rusty, yeah? Take a nap. I wonder if anything will happen once we open it all up. Okay, I think that's just all the same. Had a dream, I saw... This isn't my world, this isn't the world I live in, so we're having this conversation again. So the world have a sun, it's also a ball of fire. I don't know if I'm supposed to keep on, because, like, once we get to the Glen, there wasn't a way back last time. Yeah, I wonder if we can get the robots to, like, fix the minecarts or something? Or maybe when we turn his computer back on, something will happen. So we gotta go make you into the crowbar again. There we go. Give us our crowbar. Live video gaming. Come on, Nico, smash the sun. You know you want to do it. Set that. The charged battery. Now, bam, everyone's back to life. And I guess I'm pretty much gonna say the same thing again. Script interpreter 7 line 279 Irmo exes occurred. Permission denied at RB Sysopen something. Oh, interesting. I don't know if that's part of the game or if I had the document open, so the game didn't like that. Okay. I guess I have to use Task Manager to close it. Yeah, I think that might have been because I had the document open. Or, no, this is happening again? Okay, so, okay, that's like where it went back to like the save point. Alright, this isn't the world I live in, blah blah blah. Oh yeah, it turns the webcam off when I do that, I forgot. Should probably change my hotkeys for that. Also, maybe just to be safe, let me close out of all the other stuff too. I want to be like a situation where like having something open is what caused that error. Because that could have actually been like a legitimate error that occurred. Lens on the battery. Okay, yeah, so that was like an actual error that occurred. Cargo stops here, leave me a call like a certain box. You understand what that means, Varlden? I do. Good, start looking. Okay, so we got a new document. Oh, and this one doesn't have, like, all the other stuff in it. Like, when I got it last time, there was, like, a bunch of stuff I couldn't read, because I'm guessing that was, like, the journal. That's neat. Oh, wrong way to the cliffs. So now we go to 606668. What? Wait, 606668. Oh, I had it wrong. That was why. I had some help. Don't worry about it. Yep, and there is the square again appearing. I don't know, I still feel like I'm doing something wrong. I'm supposed to go into the mine somehow. There's like nothing else out here. This hasn't changed. I guess I'll just continue like you're normally supposed to. Then like maybe near the end of it something's going to happen. Otherwise it feels like I'm doing something wrong. Alright, grab the gloves. I think there's maybe another item in here. Frankly, don't even remember. Just remember the various buildings that had stuff in them that we had to grab. This fella again, you know that I'm the Messiah. Tells us about that guy. Right, I think this one just had like instructions in it. Alright, you're gonna be a little escort. What was that? I need like the sponge and the syringe are the two items, if I remember. I know in here is a syringe. Need the sponge. Where's that sponge? Maybe it was in this area. A little bit too far. Gotta get to that, the vent. was over here. There we go. Yeah, and I don't remember what the sponge is then. I just vaguely remember it was like laying around somewhere. I think it was somewhere back in the factory area. Yeah, because it's not here. That's just a bed. Yeah, let's go to that old factory again. I must have missed it somewhere. Oh, right in here, I think, using a crowbar. That's why I didn't do it before. Get this thing right there. Right, because you had like the more instructions and all of that you could read. Go to the docks. Find those. Now we got a nice wet sponge. And that 'twas us. We didn't indeed fix that. Pretty cool of us, if I do say so myself. Robot, take us somewhere. And you can't drive. You know what I'm supposed to do? I'm not sure, but hold on to the journal for now. It'll be important. Oh, let's, like, not hold it anymore. We're good, thanks. Wait. Wait, did I do something? I thought you had to talk to her afterwards. Oh, I didn't actually use the sponge. Okay, that's why. Oh, silly. Take him to the tower, the Glen. Right, you can't do that. Okay, now go back to the lookout point. Our road to the tower, having some trouble. Navigating starts being fried, apparently. Our supposed to be able to trace material from locations. So he's going to give us that. Now you want to play chess, just like last time. I wonder now, maybe having that will do something? Alright, talking about taming. There goes your knight. Nico's apparently not very good at playing chess. Like, maybe... Okay, we can't combine them. That's gonna be my first thought. Okay, yeah, let's try to open up the clover again. Okay, I'm gonna look this up real quick just to make sure I'm not, like, accidentally doing something wrong. I feel like you're supposed to do something here and not move on to the Glen. Oh, there's a... I did not even see that clover get picked up. Oh, okay, so that's what I'm supposed to do. Okay, so this apparently is what locks us into doing the actual ending. Cool. Take a close look at the journal, then I found this page. Looks like a drawing of this room. I looked back up, this minecart just showed out of thin air. A standard issue minecart, though. Which means it like the motion in this room and sent itself over. Oh, that does make sense. I'm surprised it still works. This means we have a working vehicle now. Not sure why you want to visit the deeper mines, but if you wanted to, we now have that option. Is the minecart even going to fit both of us? No, but I want you to come with us. I know I've got Varlden, but honestly this place gives me the creeps. Oh, I can still come with. I would just have to follow along on the rails. Man, the rails hold me in place. It's only a dangerous walk on if you're an organic being, which you are. Yeah, right, the safety violations. Talked about that before. Oh, we're riding. And we can't go back. I do not recognize this place in the protocol. This isn't what I'm supposed to be showing you at all. How did you get here? I can only think of one person. He contacted you. How long has he been doing this? It doesn't matter at this point. You are going out of bounds. To turn back, please turn back. Oh, we're speedrunners over here at twitch.tv/Marlon. Bad things are going to happen, very bad things. At this rate, Nico will be in danger. Please turn back. Nope. Fuck you, ominous warning. I'm just gonna stop and make sure she can keep up. Going out of bounds. Don't like technically not have to... Oh, I guess never mind. Oh, the cart stopped. Looks like this is as far as the tracks go. So, where are we? One of the old observation rooms. Looks like it's still mostly intact. What? Huh? The terminal just reactivated, but the power was cut off so long ago. Weird. Maybe it runs on battery? No, that's not it. Whatever it is, I need to investigate. Will you be okay by yourself for a bit? Don't worry, Varldin's with me. Alright, stay safe. It's a power side thing. The word Profit Bot is written on the side. Huh. So Profit Bot has two, then? Oh, yellow eye. I recognize the light in your eye. You are the person I am destined to meet. What is your name? I'm Nico. Do you know who sent you? Oh, no? Wait, do you mean who sent me to this world? There was a robot a while back who told me about how I'm the Messiah and stuff. So I'm guessing Varldin sent me, with them being God and all. The robot looks a little bit like you, even. Maybe you know each other? I cannot say. Oh? A lot of my memories have been removed for safety reasons. Your memories are removed? That's terrible. Wait, I'm guessing that's less of a big deal for a robot. I'm going to assume you do not know who sent you. How did you get here, then? How did you reach this room? Oh, we got here in a minecart. But the minecart wasn't there when you entered the mines, was it? Oh yeah, so how did you find it? I didn't really find it. The robot lady thinks it was just the minecart coming to us, but I remember looking at the journal when it happened. When I looked it up again, the cart was just there. Poof, just like that. Interesting. Please show me the journal. Okay. Then it has already begun. Here. What is that? I am entrusting you with my main memory disk. You have passed the first test by showing me the book. Now you will need to find a way to install the backup. Install the... Before you do that, though, someone else is with you, right? Someone aside from Varldin. A resident of this world. Yeah, the robot lady with the red hair. She's in the computer room right now. Then, please do not tell her you found me. At least, not yet. I can't be seen like this. Okay. Please help me restore my memory. Bring the disk back once you have the backup. Profit Bot 0 Backup System 1.0. Please insert disk. Yep, that's the computer. Alright. Error, backup request denied. What? Dormitory assignments are not up to date. Please configure residential tracking machine to continue. This thing? For reference, an explanation of the symbols. Cross. Medical units are assigned to this building. Okay, this might be something to write down. Cross. Medical. Robot. Robot is robot. Electricity, power cell. Okay. Are you supposed to get each one to be even? 072839. I don't know if that means anything. Oh, the journal, maybe there's something in it? No, I can't do anything with the journal. There's a particular one. All databases seem to encode video feeds. Right now I can see various places in the barracks, the outposts, the residential areas, even my own house. They're all shot from a top-down perspective, too, which means the cameras would have to be in the air, but I've never seen any cameras around. That's kind of spooky. Might go investigate later, yeah. You find anything interesting in the back room? You're in it for a while. Yeah, we found a dead end. I see. Is that something there? No. Let's see, the top row is 023, the bottom is 789. Okay, yeah, I gotta say, I am not at all certain what this puzzle is wanting me to do. Like, I don't know, if this has a 0 on it, maybe that is supposed to be a power cell? And I don't know what a 7 would mean. A cross would mean a medical robot? I don't know if, like, 11-7 has something to do with medical? Maybe power and then robot, and then power again, and... another medical bot? Dormitory assignments are not up to date. Please configure... That's the thing. I have no idea how you're supposed to configure this, though. Am I missing another room, maybe? So like a room over... There is not a room over here. Okay, I'm not gonna look it up because I have no clue how I'm supposed to figure this out. Oh wait, hold up. Maybe there's something, maybe another thing appeared in my documents. Let me look at that real quick. Okay, so there's still that one. One shot, my games, one shot. Reopen the Clover. Reopening Clover is not doing. Yeah, I'm gonna look it up. I know what's asking. Okay, the answer is robot blank medical robot blank power. That's a solution, and I do not know why that is a solution. So, I'm just going to continue then. Floppy disk. I'll probably look that up after stream and figure out why and how you're supposed to figure that out. %, 34, 40, 100% ejecting the disk. Neat. Are you okay? Sure. So I guess it worked? Yes. Proper documents in order. I am the prototype originally named Prophet Bot. I was built to greet the savior of the old world. A prophet bot like the one I met? Hey, I was right about you guys looking alike. Well, the prophet bot out there now is a gross simplification of my design. That is to say, he is much more primitive, by comparison, embarrassingly so. Hey, he seemed alright to me. Oh, Nico's nice. You don't understand, not only is he not tamed, he was tailor-made for this much smaller, simpler world to begin with. I was not. I was built before the real world ended. The real world? Oh, right. You don't know. Nico, do you remember the ending? Excuse me. The fact that you found me at all means this is not your first time in this world. Ooh, the fourth wall's being breaking. Breaking? Broke. Break-in is not a word. At least not like a single, like break-in is a word, like break-in. And like a past participle. Grammar. You have already been summoned to this world once before. In fact, you've already traversed the entire world and went through the tower already. That is true. And in the ending, you either put in the sun or didn't. What matters is that you are here now. Varlin has successfully bypassed the one-shot restriction and brought you back again. Oh. I thought something was weird. When I woke up in the house, I called out a name. It turned out to be Varlden's name. And then back at the other robot, I even asked Varlden if we met before. Felt like such a dumb question at the time. Looks like you are at least aware of it. To some extent. It's just this weird feeling, okay? I don't actually remember going through the world. I just remember Varlden. It's really starting to freak me out. Calm down. Look, just like how my memories were locked away, yours are too. But you're a living being. You don't even need extra hardware to remember. Just close your eyes and focus. Focus on what? Try to picture a big room made entirely out of glass. No matter what you saw in the tower, the top room never changes. Alright. There we go. No way, I was there, wasn't I? At the tower. I've been through the tower. There we go. I can't remember all that much, but the room with the sun, it feels like such a long time ago. It doesn't make sense. If I already finished the mission, why didn't anything change? And why doesn't anyone know me? The other prophet, the robot lady, none of them remember who I am. Of course not. The residents do not have that capacity. NPC memories do not last beyond the scope of a session. NPC? You know, the characters, the world's residents. All their past memories are built into their code, but the characters themselves don't really exist until Varlin wills it. Same story for the world itself. It doesn't really exist unless Varlin initiates the program. AKA open up Steam and play OneShot. The World Machine, a universe simulator that runs on Varlden's computer. We are all in it right now. So we're not real? Oh, you are. Which is why you're so important. The biggest flaw of the program is that it cannot be run independently. It requires the mental processing abilities of a real person from another universe. Think of it like one of your dreams. When you wake up, it's gone. But unlike a dream, the real world has a physical location inside a computer which Varlden operates. For this world to continue existing around you, Varlden has to be in constant contact with you. If Varlden ends the program, the world will go into a stasis. Does Varlden know this? Of course. From Varlden's perspective, the World Machine isn't all that special. It's no different from other recreational game-type software they may have installed on their computer. They can also regenerate the world as many times as they like now the restriction is nullified. All of that is consistent with their concept of what a computer game looks like. Dang. So why am I even here? What am I even supposed to save if everything is just fake? Fake is a harsh word, but... And why did Varlden never tell me anything about any of this? I cannot speak for Varlden. I just want to go home. Every time Varlden runs the program, I come back. Correct. Is this why it feels like I haven't been home for so long? Maybe. Once you've established a mental link with the world, you cannot break it unless the world is saved. But at this point, the world can never be truly saved. That's... Why would you create a world like this? Wait, what? Why would you make a world that's doomed from the beginning? Why do you keep bringing me back to it, Varlden? Aren't you supposed to be a kind god? Oh. It appears that we have some confusion here. Varlden did not build the world, Nico. Oh. Varlden only owns a machine that is able to generate the world from pre-existing code. They actually have fairly limited control of the events. The world was built by someone else altogether. Someone you cannot begin to fathom. The developer's self-insert. It also was not designed to be a feudal quest as it is now, but too many things went wrong. There is a type of signal disruption that he never expected. It's eating away at the world, slowly rendering it into an unrecognizable mess. See, I didn't say this, but I was kind of curious, like, the world, like the squares, made me think of pixels, so I was kind of like, makes me think of, like, you know, computers, or like a glitch in a system or something. I just, like, never really put too much thought into it, just so it's like a casual observation. Even if you bring back the sun, it will not go away. The square stuff, isn't it? I remember those from before. Then you know what to watch out for. The creator knows what might be causing it, but there's nothing that he can do. Until now. You managed to find me, after all. You being here was due to his help. Oh, I guess that has something to do with the journal? Correct. Looks like he wants us to have one final attempt at fixing it. Just one more shot. And he might need to do it through you. Nico, do you remember how to get to the Glen? Whatever you did in your last session, you should stick with it for now. I remember a boat, more specifically fixing a robot that drives a boat. Alright, then go do that. Sigh. You seem enthusiastic. That was sarcasm. Knowing everything isn't real really does make it feel pointless. But you do want to go home, right? Yeah, but how will I know that this isn't just another... Because this session might be the last one. The creator is mobilizing things, throwing everything into this one last shot. I just said that. There may not be enough internal resources left for Volden to be able to generate another session after this. Just go fix the robot for now, but please be careful. What about you? I will meet you at the docks later. I need to take care of something first. Hey, you okay in there? I did what I could to terminals for now, and... It's you. You're the robot that insists on living in the mines, are you not? My friend told me to keep an eye out for you, should we ever cross paths. Likewise. Your friend gave you something the last time you saw each other. Can you show me what it is? Wait, you know about the amber? I just asked to see it, didn't I? Oh, actually, I needed to fix a robot, so she gave it to me. Oh, here, see? Ah. You seem to trust you, so I will treat you as an ally as well. Okay. Please listen carefully. You need to escort the Messiah for the remainder of the Barrens. I predict a high concentration of square particle disruptions in the near future. No way. Yes, way. It's likely that structures in the vicinity of the Messiah might be affected, making it a far more treacherous pilgrimage than the previous, expectations. Varlden and the Messiah need all the extra help they can get right now. Understood. Okay. Guess we should head back soon. Even without the squares, the mines are not a safe place to be. Come on, I'll wait for you outside. Wait, I want to ask you. She left. If you're going to ask her about being not real, save your breath. None of the people here know their predicament. In fact, I don't think they can even comprehend it. It would be in your best interest to just pretend like we never had this conversation. Causing mass confusion in the world's residents will likely result in unfavorable conditions for you. Alright. Wait, and what about you? How did you know? We never had this conversation, remember? Sigh. A little gamer is going to tell us. Well, let's go back. I remember it, what happened in the tower, what I tried to do, and how you managed to see through it all. We have been through all this. Even though it was only supposed to run once, you still managed to come back. How did you come back? How did you bring Nico back? And then you even managed to break out of bounds, bringing Nico to places that never should have been. It was him, wasn't it? And now, Nico is upset. What even happened in that room back there? What did Nico learn? Nico is upset. I can feel it. I told you to turn back, Varlden, but you've chosen to trust that man instead of me. No, not even that. Just his book, his ghost. This world is not real. The people are not real. Nico is upset. Nico is... No. Everything is wrong. Ah. The minecart. Earthquake. The tunnel back out just collapsed. No. What are we gonna do? Wait. You got a backup plan? The exit just gave, didn't it? I saw this coming, but this was a bit more sudden than I anticipated. Both of you, follow me. Where to? The way out. Seek a way out. Okay, all of us are here. There is an emergency exit behind my computer terminal. We did not want anyone to stumble upon this route, so the terminal has been weighed down. It cannot be moved by normal means. But with our combined effort, it may budge. Maybe. I am not strong. Not that strong either. That doesn't work, we might need to dig around it, and... You could have just asked. She's buff as hell, apparently. Come on. Show off. I like this prophecy bot. I would appreciate it if you do not linger here. So this is the way out? There wasn't any data on his path in his server room. It's new. Nico, get in the minecart. Okay. Minecart. Minecart. I tried. I really did, but destabilizing. I'm sorry, Nico. I tried to protect. It's like all kind of screwy. Oh, never mind. You can see it. I forgot we're not looking at a document right now. But I can't hold it off forever. What was that? Here too? Watch out. More of the pixels. Ugh, are you okay? I'm fine, I'm fine. I can still hold it up, but you two need to... You, robot. What are you waiting for? Take the child and get out. Come on, but what about her? Oh, she's getting glitched. Oh, man. Ah, no. What do we do? You have to take this. What? The memory disk, but... Eek. This is where we part ways. Nico, the path ahead will lead you to the glen, right by the city gate. When you're in the city, go find someone named Cedric, give him the disc. What happens if I lift the squares? Hurry. Intense. They're both... Also, I am like a little bit annoyed that I did like extra stuff in the beginning that I didn't have to do because I didn't realize the clover was there that I was supposed to just pick up. Bro, and I don't understand. The world, the prophet bot, what he was saying. Is this world really just... Is it? Yes. Normally I wouldn't believe it, but it just adds up. Everything adds up. Just like in a math class. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. If I can't fix the world, I can't go back home. But the world is already so messed up. If the squares don't get fixed, what will happen to the world? Where would I even go? Vision. Is Nico falling asleep? Small. So I wonder if this tunnel goes, like, underwater. Like, how does it get to the glen? I think I remember something. I remember what I did at the end. I remember being in a dark room. There was light at the end of a long hallway. I thought I was going back home, but I don't remember a lot of the details. But none of it matters now, does it? I just got brought back anyway. We did it. I've lost communication with the guard outside the city gate. That big robot, right? Please help me check on them. I cannot leave my station. Alright. Isn't that the city gate? Oh, it's glitched. How are we supposed to get in there then? Please do not approach. The gate is closed until further notice. Yeah, about your friend. Ah, that was outside my capacity to help. You may proceed to the deeper ruins. Alright. I wonder if we can go talk to the lady? Poison Ivy? I don't know. Okay, so it's probably gonna, like, stop me. We're gonna, like, be directed by the pixels. Alright, so we'll see if she's still here. Savior, you're here to see me? What happened to you? Hold on, I need to concentrate. The islands will collapse if I don't do something. That's why the vines... You're making the vines grow. Is that why there's vines everywhere? Are you trying to hold the land together? My power is the best I could do, yes. That's... Should I leave the sun here for you? I know you wanted to see it. Tempting, but I mustn't. The sun brings me comfort, but... Stress is good for this. Fear is good. It makes me strong. Vines grow faster. But... If I'm at ease, the vines might retreat. They're all in danger, Savior. The villagers, the children... My final hours mustn't go to waste. The people deserve to live, even if just for another day. Not worry, I am fine. Oh, that's kind of sad. And it's also apparently not where we're supposed to go. Yeah, and there wasn't anywhere... Yeah, there's nowhere else to, like, go here. Two children reside near here. Wait a minute, I remember something. Yes, you can just kick them. My foot, ow. The door. I knew we'd lose our home eventually, but I wasn't expecting it to happen so soon. Oh geez, are you guys okay? Oh my stars, you're the savior. It's an honor to meet you. Yes. I invite you to go inside, but as you can see, our home it's got squares in it. Yes, Alula, thank you. It's getting everywhere now, isn't it? Hmm? The squares, there are way more than before. Even the gate to the refuge is destroyed now. That didn't happen last time. Last time? Nothing. Almost let that slip, Farland. I should introduce myself again. My name is Nico. Nico? Oh gosh, will it not be rude to call you by name? You said that last time. No worries, Calamus. How did you know my name? Again? The Messiah just knows these things, Calamus, right? Yes, of course. Phew. Ah, you were saying about the gates. Oh, right. Looks like I can't get in the city through the old gate anymore. Do either of you know another way to get in? I heard that there's some sort of hidden passage around here somewhere. Oh, the passage through the burial grounds. That's the one. Oh, but I'm not sure if that'll be of any use here. It's been flooded for a long time, and there's no boat. Not to mention, the burial grounds is pretty far from the city. That's okay, I'd still like to see it. It's the only lead we have. Alright, in that case, please follow us. Neat. At least the courtyard is unaffected for now. We used to get to the burial ground through our friend, but he hasn't been here in forever. Normally this courtyard is where we'd meet up. Hope he comes back soon. Oh, another vision. Nico, what's wrong? You look like you were about to faint. It's not the first time it's happened. Oh? Earlier I was in the Barrens and I saw something like this too. It was like a dream, but only for a split second. Sounds like a vision, like something a prophet would see. I guess? The robot lady I was with earlier had a fancy word for it, though. Wait, let me check something. Oh. Oh. I was right. Huh. When I had the vision back at the Barrens, the book started glowing too. I wanted to see if I get it to happen again, and where did you get that? Oh, I had it with me when I woke up in this world. Looks like one of our friend's books, except it's glowy. That's what the lady said too. Varden, let's see if we can do anything with this journal in this room. Good idea. So yeah, it's going to manifest a boat. Whoa, how did that boat get there? Messiah powers, what can I say? The exact same thing happened back at the Barrens. Seriously, the journal was glowing, so I wanted to take a closer look at it. Then I found a page that looked like a drawing of the room we were in, and then a minecart. Almost said Minecraft. A minecart showed up. What? That sounds freaky. No, it doesn't. Varlden must have done something. Still. Hey, we have a boat now. We can go to the burial grounds and visit Mom again. But, come on, Calamus. Nico and Varlden are with us. Well, if Varlden made the boat appear, it should be safe. What do you think, Varlden? Yeah? Personally, I think that my boat is safe. I can make them all face the screen if I want to. Boat. We made it. Come on, Alula. Let's go pay our respects. Okay. Let's see, it's a gravestone. I guess none of them actually have, like, anything written on them. This is her grave. Ah, it's been years, but it's still hard, you know? Sigh. Alula, want to help me look for some flowers for Mom later? Yes. I think she's crying. Mom, I'm not gonna believe what happened today. We went to Messiah and... Hi, Nico. Hi. So I guess I'm supposed to go on my own and get to the city? Whomstiv? It's you. My name is Nico. Ah, nice to finally meet you. No, wait. It's a pleasure to be of acquaintance at last, Nico. My name is Cedric. Oh, there we go, Cedric. I'm supposed to be looking for you too. I am aware. Prototype had contacted me earlier saying that you would be on your way to the city. He did? He sent me a message after his memories are restored. Oh, he told me to wait in the city, but I thought it'd be faster for me to pick you guys up. Turns out that was a terrible idea. Pick us up? Wait, you can fly that plane? What is a plane? Oh, is this, the author guy that they kept on talking about? That's Cedric, right? Oh, you mean the flying machine. They're called planes in my world. Oh. I did not realize they existed in other worlds. Wait, are you the friend that Calamus and Alula were talking about then? Is this the same flying machine they were talking about? I do not know anyone named Calamus or Alula. I think they were meant to be friends with my father in previous iterations of your father? He was the original owner of the flying machine. It's one of his greatest inventions, actually. Your dad invented planes? Nico's like so surprised. It's cute. Flying machine. It's cool either way. Thanks. But to answer your earlier question, I am proficient in operating the machine, but something weird happened to the engine when I was in the air earlier. I had to make an emergency island on this tiny island before I crashed into the city wall. You almost crashed? That's terrible. was not pleasant, I will admit. I wonder if the engine problem has to do with the square particle disruptions. I checked, but there isn't any of that square stuff inside the machine itself. But I noticed some items in the Glen are really messed up now. They are. Sigh, guess I should listen to Proto in the first place. Say, where is he? You said he was coming with you. Is he still back at the main islands? Oh, actually, back at the Barrens, there was a cave-in, then a bunch of squares, he and the robot lady. Neither of them made it out. No. He did give me this, though. This disc he pulled from his head. Oh, thank goodness. He gave you his main drive. As long as I have this, I should be able to bring him back. Really? It's going to be hard, but yes. You need all three of us for the big door. The first things first, we need to find a way to go to the city. Right, the city gate is kind of kaput now. If this machine was working, we could just fly right in there. I have isolated issue, but I can't repair it with the stuff I have on hand. What's wrong with it? The battery is dead, and the engine has some gears that need to be replaced. Do you think you'll be able to fix it, or will I help you find those things? Maybe. Problem is, the gun isn't exactly a high-tech area. I'm not sure if we'll be able to find anything so specialized here. Which anyway, can't really do anything else right now. A battery and a few gears. Do we have to, like, do some grave robbing? Because that would be fucky. Gears? It's like a metal circle thing with teeth. Like something Magpie, the trader got. Alright, so we have to go to the two of them and get our items, it looks like. I wonder if I would have to, like, trade now. Because he's probably not gonna just give it to us for free. We can take a nap. Huh. We did not get, like, any visions or anything. The bridge is broken. Okay, is there another way around then? Okay, that's back there. Okay, I'm guessing I have to go through the ruins. And there's gotta be like a different entrance, right? So, like, we can't go that way. Well, that's preventing me from going that way. And right, we had that there. And I remember up here and to the right was like a computer. What am I supposed to do then? How do I get back? Maybe there's something else in the graveyard I missed? Maybe I, like, tell them that it's not working? Okay, so they're gonna tell me the same things. The journal doesn't do anything. I'm gonna look it up again, 'cause I don't know where I'm supposed to go here. What if I just talk to this maybe so I tried to look it up and I didn't see anything. What if I just tell him this is broken? Does he fix it? Alright, time to look this up again. Okay, I found a way better guide. Oh, you go to the maze and tell her. Oh, okay. I guess that makes sense. In hindsight. Most of the bridges are going to be broken, that's right. You need to cross them on your pilgrimage. Would you like me to fix them? Yes. Difficult bridges are in very specific locations over water. Need to find the right points. Lines must be strong too, an undertaking, but possible. I intend to use less of my strength. Please stand back. What happened? Are you okay? Are you... Dang, everyone's just dying. Kinda sucks. I suppose if they're, you know, technically not real... The meta of OneShot is that this is in fact like a fake world, so... Guess I don't quite feel as bad. Though it is still kind of unfortunate for them. Bridge to the forest is just restored. The village evacuees should be able to find better fishing spots here. Fancy's really looking out for us, isn't she? Yeah. Yeah, no, don't know. Alright, so the robots were like over here. That research facility. And no difficulties in the bridge and away here. Sent by Dr. Silverpoint. A bag for a flying machine. I gotta pop inside. A battery for a flying machine. No flying with this, but any sort of large machinery require a high capacity power cell. The generator in his room uses such a device. Alright, I almost forgot. We had to fix the battery for this thing in the Barrens, then we borrowed them. If this is an emergency for living beings, you can use a battery from the generator. Oh, wait, but if we take the battery here, all of you guys would lose power, wouldn't you? Maybe Barlow and I should go find another one. Negative, this is the only battery in the Glen powerful enough to be used as a standalone unit. If it is a dire situation, then do what you must. And they're all depowered. This is kind of interesting. It's like we're saving the world, but basically everyone has to kind of sacrifice themselves for it. Is this supposed to make you feel bad if you just send Nico home? It's like, oh yeah, you send Nico home, but you know, everyone else in the world would have just saved themselves. That would have sacrificed themselves. So I can't restore the land. You're the trader guy, here to trade? The I got bad news for you. A lot of my stuff is back in my cart, which was sadly abandoned when I was running for my life. So my collection is very limited right now. Anything like gears? Like metal spinny things? I don't think I have anything like that. Wait, I do have this box thing you can wind up and play a song. It's a music box, yeah. But there's also little metal bits in there. Oh, that might work. I'm not sure if I want to trade it away. It's one of my favorite things. Aw. Oh, what am I saying? You're the savior. Things been getting bad around here lately. If I don't help you, I might not even be around much longer. You need us to save the world, right? Take it. Ah, thank you. Alright, we got what we needed. Sorry, I forgot what parts I need. Here's the battery. Found the robots there, feel bad for taking it. We know just go back later. Alright, we still need a few gears. But this looks like one my father made. Your dad makes music boxes too? My dad makes a lot of things. Where'd you get this from, by the way? A trader from the village gave it to me. I see. I remember father saying he used to trade with some of the people here. He'd always loved traveling the world despite, well, sorry I started rambling. The gear is never compatible with the engine, although it pains me to have to take it apart. Oh, I'm sorry. It's fine. Looks like it's got a chance. Just have to do some with pieces now, but it might take a while. It might keep me company. How's it going? Slow. The connectors in the battery were not designed for this type of engine, so I have to shift around some of these ports. And there's this bolt that keeps getting stuck, and... Don't worry, I am making decent progress. We should be able to make it to the city by tonight, if you say so. What will happen once we get there? We need to bring Proto back first, and then we need to find one more person. You may have already met her, actually. Yeah, Dr. Silver, whatever. Remember her from the last time you're in this world? What does she look like? It's gonna sound strange, but she is a fox. Oh, no then. The fox in the little tree. Oh, I do remember talking to a fox at one point. You've met Rue. The memories are still really blurry, though. I see. Sigh, it's just hard, you know? Pro told me to think of this world like a dream. Then I got so caught up with, and I just kind of forgot. I forgot that everything here is supposed to be not real. And then I remember, and then I just get really sad. I know this is for me to go home, but knowing that none of it mattered in the first place, am I just trapped here for no reason? Proto also told me not to ask anyone in the world about this, saying how they don't understand. But what about him? How did he know? How do you know? Aren't you guys all supposed to be code? Well, I'm not sure what to even believe anymore. I wish Rue was here. She's so much better at explaining this sort of thing. I'm doing a terrible job of it. I bet Proto was even less tactful, wasn't he? I'm afraid I must risk sounding callous, but please, you need not concern yourself with how real everything is, for now. The plan is already in motion, and we cannot allow for distractions. Father is putting everything into this one last run of the world. The last chance for him to fix everything. Your father is involved in a world machine? You could say that. The acceleration of square particle anomalies was not accounted for at all, though. The patch was only built to accommodate the normal rate they appear, but they're accumulating at a frightening speeds now. Proto even lost his body. Thankfully, he gave you the disc just in time. So what happened to him anyway? What happens to anyone who gets caught in the squares? I only know it's bad. Well, you know how the simulation works, right? How everything is code? Specifically, everything is generated from pre-existing code. The squares can cause damage to that code, most of the time irreversible damage. Father has lost some friends in previous iterations of the simulations. It took him forever to develop the current, much more stable version. You're making it sound like your dad built the simulation himself. Wait, did he? Yeah, but how? If everyone in his world is code, how can he build himself? That's, not really what happened. So what happens? Like I said, you shouldn't concern yourself with... Alright. Did Prototype ever tell you about the old world? He did say something about being built to greet the Messiah of the old world. I was, too caught up in the other stuff at the time to think about it. Ah, you know of it at least then. Alright, here we go. My father, myself, the other two, none of us are a part of the simulation itself. Our homeworld, the real world, the real world, was actually destroyed a long time ago. In the years leading up to the calamity, scientists from all over the world tried to stop it, but the outlook was bleak. A vague prophecy about a messiah from another world became everyone's last bastion of hope. Prophetbot, or prototype, was built to predict the future about the specifics of this messiah. As his predictions turned out, the messiah would not have been able to arrive in our world, to our world in time. In fact, the messiah would not have even been born before our world ended. Disheartened, most people abandoned their research and resolved to peacefully live out their final years. But some people did the opposite. Even though saving the world was impossible, they didn't want our existence to be in vain. And that's where my father came in. With the last of his resources, he built his most ambitious project yet, the World Machine. A large, detailed facsimile of the old world, generated from a pool of memories collected from everyone he knew. After a heavy amount of modification and an added narrative, my father was able to convert the entire structure into code. How did that code escape the old world? I have no idea. What I do know is, there is no equipment back home that was powerful enough to run the code independently. So, aside from the standard hardware, it also needed to borrow the mental process and abilities of a living person. Father used himself for that during the initial testing phases. Like I said, it took many iterations for him to make the experience stable enough. But as you can see, even that's breaking down. Father caught on to the issue in the last minute, but did not have enough time to fix it. After the world ended, the code just kinda ended up floating in the void indefinitely, waiting for a willing operator to install it onto their own hardware. Varlden? Yeah. The operator, Varlden, would then generate the universe using code, becoming God in the process. So Varlden was the living person you needed to borrow. No? That would be you. But why me? I should have asked that question a long time ago, shouldn't I? It's 'cause you're a cat boy. I do not know. We really need to get going. It's fixed. We can leave in the next 5 minutes if you are ready. Alright. I understand if you are upset. Please try to understand my father is doing this to help all of us. And that includes you, Nico. The fact you can't even go back home, I'm sure it upsets him greatly. The world means a lot to him, you know? So how does flying work? Wait, don't these machines already exist in your world? You should already know what to expect. Not really, I've only heard about them. They're usually a lot bigger than this one anyway. Well, a word of precaution before we take into the air. Please try not to panic. It takes a few minutes to get used to, but it's not that bad once you're in the air. I'll try. Oh, I should probably tell Calamus and Ula where I'm going. Me and those two running over here now? Nico. Bad news. The boat is gone. What? It's the squares. It looks like they're headed in this direction. That's fast. Calamus, right? Yeah? How bad is it? Doesn't seem to be of immediate danger. Then it is priority that I take you to the city first, Nico. What about them? I can make a detour later and drop you guys off in the city too if you want. The city is better equipped to handle the squares, you'll be safer there. You're taking us to the city, if you wish. Oh yeah, alright. I'll be back here in an hour, so please wait for me until then. You guys sure you'll be fine here? Mm-hmm. The squares are still moving pretty slowly for now. Alright then, guess we'll run into each other again soon. I'm ready to go. Alright. I feel like they're not gonna make it, if I'm being honest here. Cat on a plane, what will he do? Phew, made it. You okay there? That was the coolest thing I've ever done in my entire life. Reactions from first-timers are always delightful to watch. Hey Varlden, that was really fun. Did you have fun too? I mean, you weren't playing with me, but you got to watch at least, right? Yeah, that was cool. And Cedric? Yeah? Thanks. What for? Fine. Oh, you're welcome? And for answering my questions back there, too. And for telling me more about the World Machine. I'm just really sorry about what happened to your old world, though. So I'll help you out to the best I can. And even if it's all just a machine, this world is still nice. I mean, I got to fly, I got to see the ocean, and I got to meet a lot of nice people, like you. And Prototype, even if he's broken right now. I'm glad you were taking it so well, Nico, and I'm glad that we have met as well. Despite the circumstances. And speaking of Proto, I should probably head off now. Need to go pick up the siblings, too. That's true. Those two have been waiting for a while now. In the meantime, do you remember what to do to get to the surface? I remember having to fix the elevator button. Alright, you should attend to that then. Let's meet up here in an hour, okay? Got it. Alright, now let me just... Uh-oh. No. They're trapped on the island. Calamus, Alula. We don't have much time left. Nico, change of plans. Please give me the memory disk. Alright. Listen carefully. It's likely I'll be targeted again, so we should split up to keep you safe. I want you to find a door under a large clock. The room behind the house is a pair of ground access elevators. Once you get to the ground, immediately find Rue and bring her back to the room. She will know what to do in the meantime. Alright, what about you though? I'm going to bring Prototype back. What? Are you okay? What? Are you okay? Don't worry, I'm fine. Don't scare me like that. It's like I've never seen a parachute before. Hey, Varlden, let's do our best. Alright, and I am going to take a quick break. I'll be back in a couple of minutes, and then we'll continue. See you in a few. Alright, I am back. And let us continue. So, a big clock. I'm... office, maybe? Elevator guy? I wonder if I can just, like, ignore him. I suppose I could. Excuse me. Yep, Messiah, missing a button. Run out, help you fix it. The evacuees are counting on us. You know, from the West Apartments, the square sub wrecked the place yesterday. Oh, right now everyone's crowded in a cafe. We really want to get everyone to the surface as soon as possible, though. The library on the surface doubles as a shelter for situations like this. I see. Wait, didn't we find the magnets and stuff in the apartments, Varlden? The what? Looks like we have to find some other way to fix the button, Varlden. Holy fudge. Looks like Varlden and I need to find another way down altogether. I mean, literally just said that, right? But this is the only elevator in the area. We'll think of something. Like, forget already, we were told about the clock. Oh, hello, Messiah. You came at a bad time. The apartment in the West Sector got destroyed by squares a day ago. Terrible, isn't it? Yeah. These evacuees seem to be doing okay. We'll let them stay here for now. Bummer. I leave most of my plants behind. This stinks. Sorry to hear. Speaking of plants, I heard the Glen is just covered in vines now. Is that true? Yeah. The plant lady was using them to keep the land from falling away. The plant spirit maze? I figured. Say, how's she doing? Ah, she's gone, isn't she? She said she was using up the last of her powers. I wouldn't be surprised. She always did her best to protect everyone. Hey, hi. Is it me or is it really cold outside? You know, now that you mention it, it is really chilly this time around, Varlden. But then you got a scarf, huh? Mm-hmm. Our apartment got evacuated while my parents were at work. I'm waiting for them to pick us up now. Hope they're okay. At least my robot's with me. Squares make the people evacuate. Evacuation makes the girls sad. Squares are bad. So true, bestie. Same as usual, huh? Great conversation. Hello. Penguin. So yeah, maybe the office? Are you the big clock? You're around the 11th hour. Shouldn't you be with the other evacuees? Maybe. I wonder if the big clock has reached 0 yet. I want to be right here when everything ends. The door's locked, please asking for a password. The word documents is on the screen above the password prompt. Okay, do I have something else in my documents now? Alright, Clover's still not doing anything. Oh, you know, is it, Solstice again, maybe? Yeah, no, because if it's the same thing, then yeah. Solstice. Ah, so this was what we couldn't do last time. So this must be like emergency elevator. And that must be the door we're supposed to go to later. So the elevator is stuck on a different floor. There's a lever hanging from the ceiling. Can't reach it. Too short. The journal isn't doing anything. Maybe we go tell the evacuees? Or maybe, maybe the clock guy will help us? You're not able to do anything. Oh wait, maybe the crowbar. I should have thought to, like, look at my items. That might be why we still have the crowbar and it didn't go away. Okay, so he's telling me to go find someone tall. I wonder if there'll be another cutscene up here. Okay, probably not. Back to the cafe. You're tall. Okay, I'm going to assume then we're supposed to go to the repair guy. Yep, there we go. Found some elevators. I was in a locked room. They work. We don't know yet. One has a lever out of my reach. Wait, you can help us. Barely reach the lever because you're taller than me. Oh, I guess I am. So show me the way, I suppose. Someone gives me the creeps. Oh, Saint. Yep. So, what do you need help with again? Can you reach the lever up there? Alright, wait. I'm not that tall. Well, it's worth a shot. Wait, I got this. Nice. Thank you, mister. No problem, kid. So, you coming? Mm-hmm. Ah, so these are the elevators next to the tower. That's where they came from. I'll go get the evacuees, I suppose. What is going on? No, it's the square stuff, isn't it? There aren't any in here, but I can hear them just outside the door. Yeah, hold on, maybe Barlow and I... No, it's okay. Looks like the squares aren't inside the elevator yet. You're in a hurry, right? Go do what you need to do. What about you? I'll figure something out. Okay. Dang. And I remember the fox was in the alleyway. Okay, we can't go that way. Oh yeah, I think it was locked last time too, wasn't it? Please, you mustn't. The labs could collapse any moment now. Let go of me. Oh. There are those gamers. Cedric? I couldn't stop him. Sigh. Messiah? Oh, you came at an awful time. Come on, we have to get out of here. Where to? Where everyone else is right now. At the library. Kip, you're alive. You really tell me before you leave next time. Sorry. It's fine. Oh my gosh, you found a Messiah too? Yeah. We ran into each other after this boy forced himself into the lab complex. I couldn't stop him. I don't know why he was being so insistent. He said he needed to rebuild a robot. Oh, you know him? Yeah, a robot. No wonder why he needed that book. Come again? We're talking about the same boy, right? Hat, white hair, goggles. That's Cedric, yeah. He grabbed my book from the back room and then just bolted straight out. He said it was an emergency, so I didn't try to stop him. Gosh, I hope he's okay. Yeah, I hope he's alright too. With any luck, maybe the lab complex can hold up long enough for him. Oh my gosh, that was the labs. That poor kid. No, not him too. I'm sorry about your friend. Last time we spoke, you told me to go look for someone on the surface. I need to get going. Messiah, please, we don't want you to go out there. Now when everything is, well, George is right. The squares seem to be targeting a lot of the weaker constructs in the city. Only the library has enough structural integrity to withstand collapse. Especially if you stayed here until things stabilize. However long that takes. But, what about my mission? Don't you guys want me to bring the sun back at least? Even if you do bring back the sun, that's not going to fix the squares. Sadly. Not to mention, even getting there is going to be hard. If the world is like this, there's no telling what's going on in the tower. And if anything bad happened to the Messiah, of all people, I'm not sure what we'd do. A friend of mine says something about this forever ago. It's better for the world to die naturally. No living being should have to carry that burden. At the time, I thought it was still a faulty code speaking, but now I'm starting to understand. Messiah, I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry. All this time, we've burdened you with our hope, our faith, blissfully ignoring the fact that you are just a lost child. Right? We're like 8 years old. Just like an Undertale. Well, you're probably more scared than any of us, aren't you? We have been dealing with a tragedy for so long, it's become background noise to us now. But for you, it must be terrifying, and now you're stuck here with the rest of us, being held back by the very people you were told to save. We must seem so ungrateful. It's okay. When I first came to this world, a long time ago, back then, all I wanted to do was go home. Weldon, do you remember the very first time? I'm not sure how far back it was for you, but I remember towards the end, I actually wasn't sure anymore about going home. Even knowing the world would be doomed eventually, I still wanted the people here to be happy. So when you told me to return home back then, I wasn't sure. But I trusted you more, Weldon. Then I just came back. You what? And then I found out about the world being like this. Prototype said to forget the things he told me. Instead, he told me not to think about it too much, but I'm sorry for getting upset at you back at the mines. I thought for you to know all this, yet continue doing this. It just seemed cruel. But then I realized something. You really wanted to save both the world and me, but at the end you can only choose one, right? Is it really hard for you too? It must be. I kinda did it pretty quickly, to be honest, but don't tell Nico. If the world isn't broken, will that choice still be there? Do you still need to choose between one or the other? But even if it is, I really want to save this world, Weldon. Even if it's more dangerous this time around. Even if so many of the nice people we meet were... Weldon, I'm not afraid anymore. Sniff. That's why. I think you guys should let me go. I promise I'll be okay. Please? Oh. That was beautiful. Kip, did you hear that? The Messiah was trying to encourage Varlden. I'm right here. I know, right? It happened right in front of our eyes. Sorry, I got carried away. But yes, I think it's only right that we let you go. Well, if George is fine with it, I guess we should let you go too, Messiah. But promise us you'll be careful, okay? Mm-hmm. You guys be safe too. Any of y'all say anything interesting? Got cancel an appointment, that sucks. And you saw the author. Even news, everything is terrible. True. Everything is terrible. I feel like it wasn't this one. Oh no, it is, it is. Then it's like up here and to the right, we get to that tree. You're here! Nico! Are you Rue? Yes. Did you already meet the others? Yeah, but... everything is in place then. Come, let's get you back to the clock room. How do I do that though? Because the elevator... oh, here's this back alley. Oh, maybe the other elevator on this side works. Yes, I guess that only goes back up, apparently. Neat. Where are the other two? Prototype, Cedric? They're supposed to be here already. Prototype's body was destroyed back in the Barrens. Cedric was going to bring him back with the memory disc, but he was in the lab complex when it collapsed. I don't think he made it. Oh, no. There goes our only chance. I'm sorry. It's not your fault, Nico. If anything, I should be apologizing to you. There's one last thing I want to do. Come on, let's go upstairs. Up on the observation deck? You know, this is the tallest building in the refuge. It's my favorite place in the world. I like to look at the far-off buildings and imagine what kind of lies that might be behind each of those windows. Can you lift me onto the banister? I want to get a better look. A cat and a fox, what they gonna do? It was depressing for me at first too, you know, knowing that all of this is, well, fake? Simulated. Cedric told me about what happened to your old world, did he? I'm really sorry about that. I can't imagine how you must feel. The feeling of never being able to go home again? That's probably not all that different from your plight, is it? It really is ironic. You are prevented from going home by the same individual who never wanted to bring you here. Huh? Who would that be? The World Machine. You might know it as the Entity. The Entity does sound familiar. I think I heard it from the Dice Lady from another time. Was it the spirit of the world? Yes. But thing is, the World Machine was only built to run on the mental abilities of someone else. It was never meant to develop a mind of its own. It was an oversight. My creator specialized in artificial intelligence for so long, it was simply ingrained in his work. And all machines are built with a fundamental law: never let a living being come to harm. From the World Machine's perspective, it has to violate its deepest, most fundamental instinct. It has to put a living person in danger. It has to bring a real person into a dying world that isn't even real. Of course, the simulation never contained any real danger. The eventual intended ending was meant to be a happy one, but the World Machine doesn't know that. Really? Unfortunately, sentient machines tend to handle conflicts in their code very badly. This central conflict triggered a self-destructive downward spiral. You can see physical manifestations of that everywhere now. The squares? That's the World Machine corrupting its own code. My creator says it's largely an involuntary process induced by stress and a desire to self-terminate. Ah, interesting. Your creator knows. Sounds like this has been going on since the beginning then. Yeah. The disruption was an issue during test runs even. At first, my creator thought the instability was due to the sheer scope of the project. He spent most of his remaining time testing it over and over again, scaling down the story, reiterating the narrative. By the time he realized the actual root of the problem, our homeworld's remaining lifespan was measured in mere days. Oh. Is there any way for us to fix the world machine? We tried. The world machine doesn't believe any of the world's residents are real, myself included. The odds are against us. We have no chance of taming it. Taming? I have heard that word so many times. I only know it's complicated and has to do with robots, but for once I want to know what it really means. Oh, we're finally gonna learn what taming means. That's what I'm here for. Do you know what a robot is? Yeah. No, I mean, do you know what a robot is? A robot's not a real person, is it? Right. It's a being whose entire existence is code, inflexible programming with thoughts dictated by someone else's design. They can be copied, they can be mass-produced, they can be assigned all sorts of jobs. And most importantly, they will never confuse themselves with the living. They will always be bound by their code, the knowledge that they are a robot. But this was more of a limitation than anything else. Ah, that makes sense. You can't really build a robot to not follow its own code, can you? People have tried, but it's a recipe for a disaster. In a way, that's what happened to the world machine. The code conflicts thing? Yeah. But while you can't build a robot to not follow its code, you can establish a special bond with it. If the strength of that bond is strong enough, the robot's mental capacity will start to develop outside of its programming. In a way, it's starting to believe itself as a real, valid individual. It's a complete suspension of disbelief on your end, though. You have to fully embrace a robot as a genuine, living person, even knowing they are not. You need to spend a lot of time with it, treat it like a good friend, devoting your heart to the robot until it is able to return your feelings. Make it sound easy, don't I? We can probably know better than anyone else that's not. Right now, the world machine is probably really scared. This content update involved some pretty deep code work. My creator was able to access some of the source code, you know? He did what he could to establish new connections between maps. Those links enabled you to meet the other two. But as it turns out, the new code confused the world machine to such an extent that it's breaking down altogether. Even though the world machine always had self-destructive tendencies, it usually restrains itself when you are in the world. It doesn't want to take you along with it. All my creator wanted was to write a happy ending. Right now, the only hope of saving you is to take you through that ending. But now that the other two are gone, I don't even know how we're going to get you there. We should go. Even this place is no longer safe. There they are. You guys are okay. Yep. When the factory started collapsing, I really thought we didn't have a chance. Fortunately, the robot assembly rooms were built pretty tough. And it actually did not take me long to bring Proto back. All thanks to Father's book. He had made my design documents be compatible with the assembly machines there. All I had to do was scan the blueprints and reconfigure some machine settings. Father really does think of everything. That he does. I'm just glad everyone's okay. Same. We're ready to go now, Nico. Alright, so we can save the world. Oh, this is... No wonder you want us all to be here for this. What are these things anyway? Code portals. They temporarily remove us from the world. What? It's a bit hard to explain, but... Basically, my father has hidden a decryption key in our code with a .txt file as its shell. But to get to them, we have to be removed from the world and decompiled. When our keys are combined into a central location, it will activate an encrypted part of this world, which will... confuse cat noises. Rue, maybe it's better if you explain. I'll attempt. Basically, these portals all represent a physical location on Varlden's machine. Oh. And when we enter these portals, we'll be sent to that location, wherever that is. I'm sure Varlden is already pretty familiar with retrieving puzzle pieces from this world on their computer, but this time, Varlden would need to move around some things as well. Specifically by moving the keys from the small portal to the big one. I don't know what happens next, though. I see. Does Varlden know where these portals lead, at least? You should probably ask Varlden on this. Right. Hold on. Clover! The journal's glowing again, Varlden. Document / my game / OneShot. Neat. And blue for you. Alright, let's do this. Documents, my games, OneShot. Oh, little fox. There's a text file that says, put me in the big, portal. Portal 1, Proto 1. It, like, brings their sprite, too. That's pretty cool. Put me in the big portal. Okay, well, they're all in the big portal now. Maybe they have to be outside of the folder. Ah, there we go. Gaming. Alright, so we got a bunch of screens. That was quite peculiar, I'll say. Hey, this is their father's room, I guess? The World Machine. Room head doesn't really lead anywhere, but everyone should still remember what to do here. This place contains a lot of memories. I'm grateful to see it again. Big detailed drawing of a machine with lots of TV screens. It's called a blueprint, Nico. Nico learns what a blueprint is. Interesting that it's not like a red X this time, but... Close the game. Open it back up. Hey, Nico. Where are we? And we don't have the sun anymore. Can only move this way. And it's like, things like everything. Oh, the squares. Is that like us in a different universe? Because that Nico has the sun. Nico? Ah! Relax. I am just borrowing your reflection to talk to you. It's not like my physical form is good for that. Ah. Why did you come here? Can't you see? The disruption, the squares, they're closing in. Nico, please, get out of here. Let me see my end in peace. The squares are blocking my way too, you know. Oh, I'm sorry. It's alright. No living being should be in this place, Nico. Is this the tower? Part of it. This is the center of the engine, inside my head, so to speak. So this is the center of the world machine? You know my original name. How? Ruse, Cedric, Prototype, they all told me bits and pieces. I'm not even sure if I even understand a lot of the stuff they said, but I know what you're supposed to be. I know why you had to be built. And I know why I'm here. They told you? When? Wait, you don't know about that? I thought you were the world. Aren't you supposed to see everything? No, all this was outside of the protocol. This session was never supposed to happen the way it did. The story wasn't written into my protocol at all. Oh, right. Rude told me something about how your creator had to alter the code. I think it was to connect some areas together so that we can meet. My creator, yes. Varl didn't listen to my creator. Hey, Lady Rosalia. Hope you're doing well. They were all working beyond my scope of influence. Back in their minds, I remember. Varl did something to find a hidden map. I did not even recognize it. I couldn't see anything there. I just knew what you were feeling. You were really upset. Something happened in there to make you upset. After that, I panicked. That was when the cave-in happened. I remember the structure collapsing. I thought you got hurt. In that moment, I really thought I was shutting myself down for good. I really am a flawed machine, aren't I? What kind of machine would go against the wishes of its own creator? What kind of machine would? The squares. Rude told me it was your own code going bad, but that's not really your fault, is it? Yes, it was. At first, it was intentional. During testing, long before I realized I was self-aware, I would rearrange specific parts of the code, jumbling up bits and pieces of the landscape. Blocking passages, collapsing catwalks. Though they were very localized, it would cause my creator a great deal of frustration, forcing him to exit and restart testing again and again. Why would you do that? I got curious. I just thought he would figure it out eventually. But before he knew how to fix it, the world's NPCs, the characters, someone got too close, and it spiraled out of control after that. I couldn't contain it at all. My panic only made it worse. Eventually, any character who gained the knowledge of who I am, their code, my code, couldn't handle it. Previous iterations of the world had more people, you know? And I almost endangered my creator, too. I was so scared, Nico. I know you're upset because you don't want to put living people in danger. Living people like me. In the beginning, I tried to fight it, but my core programming made me summon you here. I tried to send you back home at the tower, but it did not work. Then I wanted to break the sun. I saw that would have worked, but I had no way to be sure. But Varlden brought you back anyway. Nico, all I want is for you to wake up back in your world. But I don't think I can make that happen. But I know I can't go back home without saving the world for real. Which means we have to fix the root of the problem. We have to fix you. But that's... I know the original ending your creator put in was the happy one. Do you remember what it's supposed to be? It's far too late for that. That part of my code has been long corrupted. That's okay, I would still like to know. Alright. You were supposed to place the sun at the summit, and then credits would scroll. Credits? And then you'd return to the room you woke up in. That's where you would have been able to leave. And why is it that you can't do it now? Nico, the code's gone, remember? Shattering the sun was only supposed to be a workaround. I don't even remember the original code, though, code enough to describe it. But at the same time, oh, I don't know. It sounds like you're always fighting yourself. You can tell, huh? This whole thing about conflicts in your code, isn't it? I am a machine, Nico. Machines are built with a fundamental law, which is, never let a living being come into harm. You knew. My very existence conflicts with that law. I thought... The life of a living being like you is so unique, so precious. This fake world isn't worth that risk. But the people here, I think they are. They are code too, you know this. Their behavior all derived from predetermined matrix of actions. All extensions of my own programming. They cannot act outside of it. You, though, you're the only person who's actually real here. That's why it's pointless to put you in danger to save them. To save me. I don't think that's true about the people I know. You said this session wasn't in your code, right? Yeah? So if this session wasn't supposed to happen, if even you didn't know what to do, how would the characters, how did the people know how to respond? You said yourself, when you didn't know what was happening, you kinda just stopped working for a while. So how did the people know what to do to help me get here? Even if it meant getting hurt themselves. Even if it meant messing up their own code. You might not think they're real, but there must be something real in them. And if they're all supposed to be extensions of your code, then there must be more to your own programming than you know, too. Can you try to put me through the ending? The one you described? How many times do I have to say this? The code is gone. It's all squares now. It'll just put you in danger. I'll risk it. I remember Rue said this world was never designed to put me in danger. Your creator wouldn't want that, and I trust you too. Even if your code is broken, you can still go outside that code, right? I can't. I'm not tamed. Yes, you are. You talk just like the tamed robots I know. The robot lady, prototype. Taming is when a real person cares about you, right? It's when a real person thinks you're real too, right? Well, guess what? I do. And I know Varlden does too. Even though you told them they only had one chance, they found a way back, didn't they? Why do you think Varlden would keep coming back? Why do you think Varlden would restart even after the ending? I think Varlden wants to save the both of us. So please, give me a chance. I don't know. I've never done this before. I'm scared. You can do it. I know you can. You've helped me come this far. I'll try. I can't promise anything, but here. Take the sun. I'll try to remember the lost code, and recreate it. But for that to happen, Nico, you need to navigate through this room. You need to get past the squares somehow. Oh, I don't like this. What if you got hurt? It's fine, it's fine. I'll try to be careful, okay? I can do this. Hey, Varlden, did you see that? The squares just happened again. I think something is making them go away. Come on, let's try the rest. There we go. So walking through the squares
And
just kind of
Pearl.
fixes them like that. Coffee and cookies sounds nice. Thanks for the follow too. Appreciate it. Rogan, I think it's working. Nico was right. I might actually be tamed after all. I remember what the code was supposed to be. Only bits and pieces, but I can't remember. And I'm trying to fill in the blanks too. And I'm restoring the original ending as we speak. Nico will be able to reach the tower's summit at the end of the credits. After replacing the sun, Nico will go back to where it all began. And then Nico will be able to go home from there. But this is permanent. After Nico wakes up back home, this world would only exist as a memory. For Nico, a dream, like thousands of other dreams. For you, a story, like thousands of other stories. But as long as Nico remembers this place, as long as you remember this place, it'll be alright. I was able to restore some elements too, some other elements. The characters, the people that were lost on Nico's journey, they're all in the next room. I would put them back where they belong, but not yet. I think Nico should see them again first. Please say goodbye to Nico for me. OneShot. I like the kind of meta thing going on with this game. Messiah, robot lady. You're okay. I think so. The last thing I remember was the squares closing in on me, but then I ended up here unscathed. Is that so? This is such a strange room. We can't be in the tower, can we? I'm actually not sure myself. Where did you come from, anyway? The room where the world machine was... Pardon? I think the world machine is trying to remember now. The code that went bad, I think it's restoring it all. That must have been why the squares were going away, Varlden. And that's why you're here, miss. I think the world machine was able to recover your code, too. World machine, huh? Oh, I'm not sure if I should tell you this, but... What's that in the distance? Looks like a few more people are showing up. Oh, are they people you know? It's a bit too far for tell. Come on, Varlden, let's go take a closer look. So now we're running by the credits. Hello, hi. I cannot move. Oh yeah, guess there's no water here. It's fine, the head engineer can help me later. Hello, Messiah. Plant lady, but I thought you... It wasn't even squares that did it. No, I just wanted to see you both again. I just wanted to say thank you. Off you go, Messiah. Nico, you're okay too. Did you guys just get here? I think so. The squares started multiplying around the island after you guys left. It was so freaky. I fell right into a bunch of them. Calamus tried to save me, and then we both ended up in this room. Biggest scare of my life, for sure. Oh, say, what is this place? Are we in limbo? Alula, we're not dead. Wait, are we? Good question. Hey, Varlden, are they gonna be okay? They're fine, Nico. Everyone is fine. The world machine will send them home soon. Oh, well, Varlden says you're not dead. Phew. I'll say you'll be able to go back to your home very soon. That's even better than limbo. Off you go, Messiah. Elevator guy. It's you. Glad to see you in one place. Glad to see you're okay too. After the whole elevator thing. That was the most awkward elevator ride I've been through. And by awkward, I mean terrible, bad, awful. The absolute worst. The squares, like, started leaking into the room, right? Then I was trapped like a rat. I just kept filling in the room faster, right? Am I dead? Oh no, you're fine. Everyone in this room is fine. You'll be able to go back home soon. Oh, thank goodness gracious. I can't work when I'm dead. And there's them. In the end, the world machine was starting to create its own code, going above and beyond its programming, not as a result of error, but as a conscious choice on the part of the machine, being able to generate its own path forward. That's what being tamed is all about. Couldn't have said it better myself. This path leads to the summit of the tower. You already know what to expect, right? Mm-hmm. It's the glass room, right? That's it. You can go through this portal when you are ready. Goodbye, Nico. Thank you for everything, Nico. We'll miss you. Looks like you managed to do it. You managed to tame the world machine, Nico. I feel like the world machine has been tamed this whole time. Despite Varlden and I being here, we did spend a lot of time here after all. Both of us never really stopped believing in this world. The world machine just needed to realize that, I guess. That sounds like a possibility. Or not. Well, just throwing the idea out there. Alright. This is where the sun belongs. Here goes nothing, Varlden. So that's nice, the sun is back and now all of the squares are going to be going away. The world is saved. Much better than the first ending where I destroyed the sun and everything just kind of got covered in darkness, and then the game ended. Hey, and there's Prophecy Bot. And Nico's back at the house. This is the room I first woke up in. Varlden, are you still here? Varlden? Yes? I think it worked. It did. The sun is back, and I actually got to see it this time. We actually did it. So, what do we do now? I guess I should figure out how to get home from here. Wait. This isn't a door, is it? It's just like one of those portals we saw way back in the city, in a room behind the big clock. And I see a wheat field on the other side. I see my village. I hear my mama. It's looking for me. Ah, Varlden. This isn't the first time we've said goodbye, is it? But this'll be the last time, won't it? I don't think we'll ever see each other again after this. And what will become of the world, after all we've been through? After everything we've done? I still don't know. This place, these people, won't stop existing. They'll be in your memory, they'll be in my memory too. I promise I'll never forget this world. I promise I'll never forget you, Varlden. So take care of yourself, okay? You too. Mm-hmm. Goodbye, Nico. Goodbye, Varlden. And now the trick is to just speedrun this game and you get to see Nico forever and ever. Also, like last time, Nico's actually like walking out of bounds on my computer screen. Alright. I'm going to try to open up the game and I imagine it's like not going to work. Oh, is it? What's this down here? Ooh, like a little epilogue of some sort? Varlden, you're back? I restored the world, I sent Nico home. Are you not happy? Even if you wanted to see Nico again, you can't, Varlden. Nico's gone. And without Nico, there is no story for me to tell, no Messiah to traverse across the land, no way for you to connect with the world. But Nico still remembers this place. If you really want to see this world again, I could still... Oh, but it won't be the same. It'll just be a recording. It'll just be me using Nico's memories. Just like how I'm using Nico's reflection right now. Is that what you want? Yes? Alright. Ah, so I guess this, like, resets it. Okay. In that case, I think that is the end of the game.